All right, welcome back to the channel, y'all. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, please, and thank you. And let's get into the material. So Kanye West, once again, according to Hip Hop DX, Kanye West takes aim at Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole again, rubbishing their rapping abilities in a fiery rant. In other words, Kanye West is saying that J. Cole cannot rap. Kendrick Lamar got no skills, no bars, no memorable lines, nothing. In a live stream that he did alongside Top 5, West pulled no punches when he was discussing the hip-hop duo, J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar. He said, "I hate J. Cole. It can't even be called music. I hate J. Cole." Then Kanye West continued and said, "And it's something about J. Cole and Kendrick that leaves me sort of like, it reminds me of each other and shit like that. It's just not that sauce to me." He also called out anyone who rated Kendrick. If you respected Kendrick for his bars, his ability to rap, whatever, anybody that say that Kendrick is one of their favorite rappers don't know about rap. Doesn't know about real rap, is what Kanye West said. Now, he went on. He recently reeled off a string of posts on X. Yeah, he got his account back on X. X used to be Twitter. X is owned by his homeboy Elon Musk. So he recently got a couple of tweets out there. One says, "I want Kendrick to always remember that Jay-Z tweets before he ever crosses the line." West then claimed that Kendrick Lamar was copying him. The last Kendrick Lamar album, not the GNX, but the previous one, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, is like a direct copy of The Life of Pablo. It's like, oh, these are the drums from this song. This is the approach to this song. He also made no secrets of the fact that he has no time for J. Cole's music. Now, Kanye West wrote on social media earlier this year, "I hate J. Cole music so much. It's like between Kendrick and J. Cole, I bet you industry plants asked J. Cole to diss Drake, then we would have been accosted with a J. Cole Super Bowl commercial with no SZA song to save it." What are you trying to say? In other words, then, Kendrick's Super Bowl performance was only saved by SZA performing. He then wrote, "No one listens to J. Cole after losing their virginity." Yeezy also called a conversation he had with Drake about the North Carolina rap star J. Cole. "When I met up with Drake during Donda, most of the convo was me telling him that he was hurting hip-hop by giving J. Cole a platform. And I was saying how much I loved Future. Neither Cole nor Kendrick have ever publicly replied to any of Kanye West's various shots." All right. You know, the first person that wrote a comment said, "You can't take a man that sucks dick seriously." I thought that was funny as hell. Another person named Quagmire said he wants J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar to diss him so badly so he can leech off of their top dog status in the game. "It's sad to see this dusty coon become a struggling version of 50 Cent. Another person says, "Yee, you hate yourself. It's time to admit it, bro." And another person says, "No, he doesn't. You hate yourself, and you're jealous of Yee. He needs to not associate with these people. Drake is not good. And I hope Youngboy disses all three of them. And after the Boosie diss, he might come after Yee." Another person says, "How many rappers has Youngboy dissed? for clout. And literally all of them ignored him because they're not going to let him or a queer like Kanye dick ride their fame to stay relevant. The last comment was, can we please stop giving this dude, Kanye West, some attention? Can we just ignore him? If you ignore it, it goes away. Okay, let me address all of that. All that queer talk and all that other stuff, that's not my opinion. I don't have a problem with anybody's sexuality. But let me say this, right? Kanye West seems to be fishing for attention so bad. You know, he's gotten to that place where he was super good at one time. He was that super genius at one time. And I say it with the word was. And then he went off into his fashion thing, and then he made a lot of money somehow. And then, you know, he got to the billionaires list. And then the more he got in the bank is the less and the less and the less he seemed talented as far as music goes. Kanye seemed like he lost his mojo, and there's no other way to put it. He simply lost his mojo, and the game, rap game that is, hip hop game that is, it's not a game that slows down and waits for anybody. You know what I mean? You have to be in it and on it. You got to be moving. Very few people could take a whole year off, 2 years off, not do anything, not drop anything current, stay on top of topics and current topics, and just come back and be hot. Kanye tried it, and it looks like nothing is happening for him, man. And it's sad to see that beef with Dre, that beef with Kendrick Lamar and Drake, that beef kind of, even though Drake lost the beef, Drake was still the man at the top with Kendrick. You understand? So it was like them two alone at the top of the game. That was it. Everybody else fell after that. Even if Drake lost the beef to Kendrick, he was still at the top. My grandfather used to say, right, aim for the stars. If you miss them, you will still land among the clouds. That means you will still be high up there, but aim so high you aim past the clouds. Just in case you miss, you'll still be way up there. So I take that principle and I look at it like Drake and Kendrick were the only two who were at the tip-top pinnacle of this game. And yeah, Kendrick was whooping his ass, but he was that opponent though, right? He was the man to beat. And he was beaten, but you win some, you lose some, and you live to fight another day. That's the name of the game. Now, with that said, what happened there was that kind of solidified the fact that Kanye West was no longer around in music. Almost irrelevant. Kanye dropped a couple of projects. Kanye West dropped a couple of projects in recent times, and none of them did good. Nobody kept his work on repeat. You know, it's not like when Kanye used to drop stuff before. It's like the whole world would gravitate towards it. Like, oh, damn, that's Kanye new joint. Now it's like we don't even know when he drops music. And when you hear it, it's like, yeah, it's all right. And you keep going about your business. It's sad to see Kanye West, of all people, come to this, to where he thinks he has to like disrespect or diss the top dogs in the game in order for him to get some kind of publicity and some kind of attention. I know exactly what he's trying to do. He's trying to provoke a response from J. Cole. He's trying to provoke a response from Kendrick Lamar. And Kendrick is off on tour, touring the world with SZA. He's not paying Kanye West any mind at all. He just picked up 5 Grammys. He doesn't want to hear anything from anybody. And Drake is over there doing, not Drake, but J. Cole is over there doing his thing. And he definitely ain't answering either. Is this the end of Kanye West? Because it seems like Kanye West has started to become this kind of person where It's just a lot of anxieties. He gives me anxiety. Every friggin' time I turn on my phone and here it comes down my line, my timeline. Here it comes down my feed. I turn on the internet on my laptop and there he is in the news. You know, he was sucking his cousin dick. He was doing this. He was coming out. He turned his cousin out. His cousin is doing a lot. It's just one thing after the other. He's speaking bad about uh, Jay-Z and Jay-Z's children and Jay-Z's wife, and then he's apologizing, and then he's saying it again. And then he's just going off like somebody who needs help or somebody who's just doing any and everything to gain some attention. Honestly, I stopped paying attention to Kanye West. I literally stopped paying attention to him. But the thing is, he has money, and for some reason, either people out there like seeing him at this level, or he is spending that money for publicity because he keeps popping up everywhere. He's popping up everywhere, not because he's putting out good music, not because he's being revered as a good artist, top 2, top 3, top 5. None of that. He's popping up everywhere because of controversy. He's popping up everywhere because a lot of people are laughing at him. He's popping up everywhere because a lot of people are now standoffish about Kanye West and are looking at him from a distance like, you crashed all the way out, bro. You're not okay. Get back to the music. I don't know if Kanye needs to move back to Chicago and get him an apartment in the hood and stay there for like a month and soak up that kind of vibe and then go back in the studio where he was raw, hungry with it before he could actually afford a lot of Louis Vuittons, you know, and he had to fake it to make it, and he would spend his last on something just to motivate himself. Maybe he needs to go back to being that. Because right now, he is rich and he is super out of touch. And I don't blame these guys for not answering him. I don't want to hear J. Cole answer him. And I definitely don't want to hear Kendrick Lamar answer him. Let Kanye West build his own thing and come on back. Let's see if he has it in him. But this rookie type of promo, that's what new people in the game do. If you remember, when 50 Cent first got in the game, right, 50 Cent actually planned a strategy and it worked. He said, I'm going after everybody, but I'm going to put it creatively. So I'll put it in a song that I'm robbing all these people. So he is robbing everybody in the song. Some people took it offensively because they're like, yo, he's a street dude. So if he's talking about robbing me, he probably will try to rob me in real life. It caught the attention of a lot of people. It also caught the attention of music executives. Who is this kid? He's so hungry, like he's not afraid. These rappers have entourage and security and money, and he's just coming in the game. He robbing everybody. That's kind of like what Kanye West is trying to do, okay? He's trying to go at everybody, well, not everybody, but the top guys, hoping they will respond so he can feed off that response and then go viral. Please don't answer him. And I hate to say it because I've been a big Kanye West fan for some time now, but I think I'm done being a Kanye West fan now. He hasn't given me anything to continue to be a fan of his for. Get back to the art, get back to the art form, get back to the music, and then I'll probably say, yay, Kanye, yay is back. But for now, it looks like he's gone. It looks like Kanye West is done musically. Leave your comments in the comment section below and tell me, do you think J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar should answer Kanye West and start some new beef going and it might be exciting? Or do you think that they should continue to do what they're doing, continue to ignore Kanye West and keep doing their thing and let him just be over there steaming and brewing in his own corner? Do you think Kanye West is done musically? Are you a fan of Kanye West's music? Not his antics, his music. And do you think he can still give us college dropout type She takes my money when I'm in need. Oh, she's a trifling gold digger. I got a gold digger way over town that digs on me. Do, 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 do. Remember that? I'll catch you on the next video. It's BrainFLoTv. I'm out. Peace.